Hello there. Welcome into my little boutique. You must be my 3 o'clock appointment. Yeah? Amazing. Yeah, you're right on time. All right, well, if you just want to follow me back, we'll get you all situated. Okay. So, I think just before I get started, taking your measurements and everything, I'm just going to set up a little bit of a profile for you here in my records. Just makes it easier to do it in the beginning, then we don't have to worry about it at the end. Yeah. Amazing. I just have my little notebook here. This is what I take all of my client information down in. It's this wooden notebook. Isn't it stunning? Time flies, eh? All right. And just remind me of your last name again. Right, okay. That would do it. Yeah. Perfect. Amazing. All right. This is just going to be what I take all the measurements in, and then later on I'll put it into the computer, and then I can always send you a copy like that as well. Yeah, of course. Okay. What is your date of birth? Oh, love a Virgo. Yeah. All right. And then, if you don't mind, can you just sign at the bottom? Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. All right, so remind me again what you were kind of looking for today. Okay. Kind of just looking for a full body sort of measurement. Amazing, yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. So hopefully looking in the future to look at getting some custom pieces made. Oh, amazing. All right. Any particular event or, yeah, maybe like a wedding guest or something? Okay, amazing. Yeah, well, we do have a few show fabrics placed around. I do have a few more as well that I can show you. I leave them out just so for a bit of inspo. People can see kind of, maybe get some ideas of what kind of fabrics they're looking for. Something like dressier, not so dressy, that kind of thing. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, I can definitely show you some of the fabrics that we have. Absolutely, yeah. Just take this off. All right. I guess I can start with a few of our somewhat fancier fabrics. You said you were maybe looking for like a bridesmaid dress or wedding guest dress. Yeah, okay. Amazing. So I guess first I'll just show you a few satin options. Yeah. I also have a blue that I just don't, it's on back order right now, but I should have it very shortly. But these are So soft, feel that. Yeah, hey? Absolutely stunning. This sort of material just drapes over the body like a dream. Yeah. But yeah, I have this very deep maroon color. This one's very popular, especially for fall. Fall and winter, definitely. Almost like in the sunlight, kind of, it's like a purple undertone, almost like a cranberry. See, and that just, oh yeah, no, that really complements your skin tone. No, I can see it, yeah. That one's definitely a good option for you. These other two, much more out there. Definitely more spring tones. Doesn't this one kind of look like Tinkerbell? That's what it reminds me of. And then this one just has to remind you of Belle. Maybe, oh yeah, no, Snow White as well, I can see it. But yeah, so I do have those, but I know satin style dresses have been very popular lately. And I also have a few more just sample swatches that I can show you in here. More patterns. Yeah, for sure. Start with this first one. So this one is a blue and white striped pattern. This material is almost like a thicker cotton, somewhere between cotton and denim. So I like give it a feel like it's not, yeah, it's a bit thicker than regular cotton, I'd say. But very sturdy, yeah, so definitely more structured. This one would be great for anything with a collar. Yeah, or anything, you know, it's wrinkle resistant. It's one of the perks. It's a little bit more insulating. Yeah, no, for sure. I just love that one, yeah. It's so gorgeous. Next one I have, very fun. This one reminds me of like the Bahamas or Costa Rica. I feel like this would just make a beautiful two-piece set. It's like a skirt and then a top would be very lovely in this one. It's very much reminding me of a sunset or a sunrise. Yep. Almost tie-dye. But this one again, one of the more durable cottons. You wouldn't have to worry as much about wrinkles with this one either. Great for vacation. Yeah, especially if you'd have it tucked away in a suitcase, you wouldn't really have to worry about it getting wrinkly. For sure, yeah. All right. Oh, this next one is just precious. I love it. This one is red with a bunch of little teapots on it. Little teapots. This one, I think, would be, I'm not too sure. I always try to think about what I would do with every fabric. It gives me ideas. I haven't thought of a good one for this one yet. very sweet, very precious. I love them. Oh yeah, that would be a good idea as well. Maybe like the lining of a bag or something. No, that's a very good idea. All right. But yeah, that's mostly just a little taste of the different fabrics that we're working with here. I also have more patterns there. This one's almost like a paisley, a gingham, and then I have more like striped type options, as well as plain options, and anything, you know, I can always order in for you as well. Yeah, of course. All right. Now, I think we should get started with the measurements. Amazing. Okay. All right. So, before we get started, I think first I'm just gonna tie up your hair a little bit. Yeah. Just don't want any of your hair getting pulled or caught or anything like that. It kind of just gives me a bit of a better layout, especially around like your neck, your shoulders, all that. Okay. Okay, perfect. All right, so I just have this wooden hairbrush that I'm just gonna use to tie or to, get at any tangles, and then we'll pull your hair out of your face. All right. Good. Okay. All right. So, I'm just gonna over on the side. I'll just get the ends. How does that feel? Good. Good. I'm glad. All right. Then, now that your hair is all detangled, I'm just going to pull it back for you, okay? So I have this little clip. And I'm just going to use this to just How does that feel? Good and sturdy? It's not going to fall out? Perfect. Okay. Amazing. So, I think we can get right into it then. So, I think just to get started, I'm going to first measure like your head, neck, your shoulders, and then the length of your arms, your rib cage, all that stuff. Yeah. Okay. Amazing. All right. Okay. Yeah, and then we'll just keep these on file, and then if you do decide that you want to go ahead with those custom pieces, and then we can bring you back in. We can go through designs, fabrics, all that stuff, and then I'll already have your measurements on file. Yeah, we'll keep them on file unless it's been like quite a bit of time since you were here last, and then we can adjust where necessary. All right. Okay. So I think first, I'm just gonna start with your head. Okay. So I'm just gonna put that behind your head, and then I'm just gonna measure to the middle of your forehead, essentially. Okay. Next, we'll do the length of your head. So I'll just put this at the top, kind of where, like, just past your hairline, more like the crown of the head, the fullest part of the head, and then just down, okay, yeah, just to the base of the chin. Perfect. And now we'll do from your nose to your ears, or just above, kind of like the fullest part of your nose bridge. Okay. Now we're going to do from your ear down your neck, down to the top of the shoulder, or just the base of the shoulder, I should say. Okay. Okay. Good. And now we'll just do the other side. Okay. Very good. And the left side. Alright. Now we'll do your shoulder span, and then we'll do each shoulder individually as well. Okay. So for this part, it's really important that you have a very relaxed, like neutral posture. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ask you to take a deep breath in and then exhale, just to relax a little, relax a bit. Okay, so big breath in and exhale. One more time, okay? Deep breath in and exhale. Good. Okay. So now, I'm just going to pull that around each shoulder. Okay, amazing. Good job. And now we're going to do the length of the top of the shoulders. Yep, just stay relaxed, just stay the same. Good. And now the other side. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Next, I'm just going to measure kind of like the length of your arm from shoulder to elbow, then elbow to wrist, and on both sides. Yeah. All right. How's your day been so far? Yeah? That's good. Oh yeah, that coffee shop is so good. I love them. Yeah, they're so sweet. I love the local businesses that we have in this area. No, they're great. Gotta support local, yeah. It's important. Adds to the culture of the community. Yeah, I'm going to ask that you just raise your arm just a little bit away from your body, and then I'm just going to get the inseam of your arm. From the wrist to your armpit. Perfect. And then the other side. Okay. Amazing. Okay, now I'm going to get a bit more of the torso measurements. So I'm going to be measuring your bust as well as your band size. So I think we'll do the same breathing exercise that we just did for the shoulders, because we really don't want any tension in the lung cavity is really going to alter those measurements. And with some materials, it's a bit more forgiving. But if we're working with something with not a lot of stretch, we want them to fit well. We want them to feel comfortable while being worn. Yeah, of course, of course. So, I think again, just big breath in and exhale. And deep breath in and exhale. Okay. So now I'm just gonna reach behind you, alright? I'm just gonna be measuring the fullest part of your chest. Okay. And now we're just gonna do the band size, so just below that. Okay. Make sure it's not kinked anywhere. There's no snags in the fabric of your shirt. Okay. Perfect. I think on the same lines, we're also going to do your waist and then your hip measurement as well. Okay. All right. For sure. And then the hip. Okay, so hip. Yeah, okay. Perfect. All right. Now just for a few extra little measurements, we're going to do from the base of your neck down to your hip line. Yeah. So. Okay. Amazing. All right. I think yeah, sorry. I'm just making sure that I have all the measurements that I need before I send you away. Yeah, just give me one. Just 1 second. Okay, so then Mm-hmm. Yeah, I should have everything that I need. And if you do decide to go forward with any sort of custom outfits, I should be all set to help you out with that. Yeah. Thank you so much for visiting